Welcome to the Microapp Library tour. In this lesson, we're going to cover the buttons in the library, how to search for microapps, how to create and edit categories, how to archive and unarchive microapps, and how to permanently delete them. Once again, we suggest you follow along with us if you have a tiled account to do so. Doing is the best way to learn. By default, when we log into the tiled platform at app.tiled.co, we are taken to the Microapp Library. The library works exactly like you would expect it to. It's a collection of all microapps that have been created, published, or archived within your account. You can search, sort, and categorize apps by using these buttons. You can create a new microapp with this button, and you can view all the microapps by simply scrolling. We can also set our header image, enter text, and even modify the appearance of our header. The recommended size for a header image is 1920 by 1080 pixels. Beautiful. We don't have any microapps in our Sojourney account at the moment since it's brand new. However, if we click this sort button, we can quickly see that we will be able to sort our microapps by category, update date, or title. Using the sort button will only impact your view. By default, microapps are sorted by category and are in the order in which we decided, which is a beautiful segue into learning about categories. Categories are immensely helpful as our Microapp library grows. At Sojourney, we know that we're going to assign our user groups to the respective categories. We create our categories by clicking the category icon, then clicking the new category box. We type in our category name, then click the blue check mark. Once we have added all the categories we want, we can then drag and drop them into the order in which we want them to appear. Once we have a few microapps in our account, we'll be able to easily categorize them. I've added a few pretend microapps to help illustrate this. We're going to click the category button and then drag the microapp into the proper category. As you can see, the microapp then gains a little color bar that corresponds to the category that it belongs to. If I want to add a microapp to multiple categories, I simply drag the microapp into each. I can easily remove microapps from a category by clicking the little X next to it in the list. If the microapp doesn't belong to another category and I remove it from one, it will be moved into the uncategorized category within the library itself. Last bit, if you want to delete a category, simply click the delete button. This will move all microapps in this category to your uncategorized section if they don't belong anywhere else. Once we're done editing categories, simply click Done Editing. Keep in mind, only categories with microapps in them will appear on the Microapp Library page. Archiving microapps is a simple process as well. Simply click the Try Dot menu in the top right corner of the Microapp tile, then click Archive. This moves our microapp to the Archive category. We can restore the microapp at any time by clicking the Try Dot menu again and clicking Restore. Archived microapps will still appear in our analytics, or the engagement sections as we call them at Tiled. Though, once a microapp is archived, any share links associated with it will become inactive. We can also delete microapps, however, we need to be really careful about this. When we delete a microapp, we lose access to the microapp and its analytics forever. And that's a long time. Be sure to really mean it before you delete microapps. Great, let's review. We now know what all these buttons do, how to find the microapp we're looking for, how to create and edit categories, how to archive and unarchive, and how to permanently delete microapps. Next up, a tour of where all the magic happens, the Builder.